Hello guys, welcome to this video. Today we are going to handle one of the requirements of one entering into a legally valid contract, or some of the criteria that is used to determine whether one can enter into a legal contract or not. So one of the requirement of entering into a contract is called capacity. So everyone has the capacity to enter into contracts. This is according to the law, but there are some exceptions. Exception simply means that there are some individuals who do not have a capacity to enter into contracts. For example, minors. When I say minors, I mean people who are under majority age or 18 years. In some jurisdictions it may be 17 or 16, but people who are minors are presumed to not have developed enough mentally, or their mental capacity is not developed enough to be able for them to realize the extent of or the implications of contracts that they sign. So they are not matured, so it is impossible to make contracts with them. So a contract with a child, the child can enforce that contract against you, but you cannot enforce that contract against the child. So these contracts are voidable. So the minors, that is the first category of people that do not have capacity. Number two, we are talking about mentally challenged people. People with diminished mental capacity cannot enter into valid contracts because they are not able to think clearly, or they are not even able to understand what is going on. So another exception is that contracts made in intoxication. These are maybe intoxicated people. These are people that do not have capacity because they have taken alcohol and they cannot be able to think straight. So these three categories, that is minors, mentally challenged persons, and people who are under drugs, don't have the capacity to make contracts. So contracts that are made by any of these categories are voidable, because it is clear that they do not have the mental space to make contracts. So we need to realize that children become adults. People who are drugs or who are under drugs become sober up. People with diminished mental capacities get better. So once they get better, these categories of people can either repudiate the contracts, that is refuse and dismiss them, that they had signed during incapacity, or ratify them. In all other circumstances, once someone has legal age, he is allowed, he is presumed by the law to have capacity to enter into contract, except in circumstances where the capacity is visibly lacking. Thank you for watching this video. Like, share and subscribe.